welcome to Tune Into Wellness Today. My name is Lisa Marie and I am the host of your show. Tune Into Wellness Today brings to you not only information on holistic wellness and modalities and services, but also gives you an opportunity to meet the practitioners that offer you these holistic wellness services. Today I'm so excited to tell you I have two magnificent guests. My first one is Aric Lemon. Aric is a lifelong resident of the Capital Region, graduated from SUNY Albany, and due to his great passion for holistic wellness, he has just opened up a brand new cryotherapy center in Latham, New York. This cryotherapy center is the first in the Capital District. He's so excited to teach you about cryotherapy, what it is that Aric will be doing, and how you can benefit through cryotherapy. Welcome, Aric.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Yes, it's exciting.
It is, and this is the first center in the Capital District.
Yes, first one, I guess you could say upstate New York. There is one in Rochester, one in Buffalo, and they have a few in Manhattan. But yeah, in this area will be the first of hopefully many.
That is wonderful. Many that you'll be running and operating,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So a brief description for the audience of cryotherapy is basically cold therapy.
It is, yes.
Founded in 1978, thereabout in Japan to help people with rheumatoid arthritis and inflammation. Since then, it's expanded to this country and is expanding throughout the country because of the benefits.
When it actually came to the United States, after years of being overseas, it was really bought by high-profile athletes, Olympic athletes that wanted to use the chambers for recovery. But as more mainstream media started grabbing hold of it and more studies started being done about the benefits of cryotherapy, you're starting to see more centers pop up, especially in the warmer states. Obviously, people equate cold to cold, so it'll be interesting to see how New Yorkers in the winter take to the cryotherapy, but I absolutely love it. I think once you realize the benefits of it, it's not going to matter what the temperature is outside because it's an amazing form of recovery.
Imagining an amazing aspect of restorative, recovery, correct? Restoring muscles very quickly, but many other benefits besides that, which we're going to hear about today.
Absolutely, yes.
So your cryotherapy center, where in Latham? Where's it located in Latham?
We're going to be at 356 Troy Schenectady Road, which is a brand new plaza. It's diagonally from the Spare Time Latham Bowling Alley.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, an icon. That bowling alley is an icon.
Yes, been there a long time.
Yeah, just a few miles. That would be east of the Latham traffic circle.
Yeah, I think it's about 2.5 miles. Yeah, right around there. Yeah,
super. So your cryotherapy center, to my understanding, is going to have 4 major categories. There's going to be whole body cryotherapy.
Whole body cryotherapy, yeah.
Facial cryotherapy, right? There's going to be like kind of spot cryotherapy where you're hitting certain things, knees, ankles, elbows, whatever it might be. And then a boot type of foot cryotherapy. Is that correct?
Yes, and we'll have an infrared sauna.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
So tell us about the whole body. What does that mean to have one? Tell the people, do you walk into a booth? What happens?
Yeah, so essentially the easiest way to explain it is I'm sure most of your viewers have been to a tanning salon. So picture a stand-up tanning bed, so to speak, and what it does, it uses nitrogen gas and it pumps it into the tank. Your head is always above the tank, so it's just your neck down is submerged. And what nitrogen gas does, it surrounds the body, but it bounces off the skin, where if anybody has ever taken an ice bath, that penetrates the skin, gets down to the bone. It's unbearable. It's excruciating. Where this, it bounces off the skin, so your core temperature will never drop. You're actually looking for a 30 to 50 degree skin temperature drop. So right before you enter the booth, we take your skin temperature right above your knee, and right as you're about to leave the booth, we again take your skin temperature to see that 30 to 50 degree drop. But what it's doing is when you're in there, your body, for lack of better words, feels like it's under attack. So it forces your blood to go to the core of your body to protect your vital organs. Again, your core temperature will never drop, but that's protecting your organs. Then it reoxygenates the blood, sends it back out to your extremities. So while it's doing that, you're sending out natural healers in your body. So as the blood's going back out, it targets areas of inflammation. So it's going to help reduce swelling, inflammation. It's just a lot of the professional athletes, it's how they're recovering as quickly as they are. And it has so many other medical benefits from rheumatoid arthritis to skincare to acne, psoriasis, serotonin levels, better sleep, better energy. I mean, the list goes on, and as they keep doing medical research, I think you're going to see a lot more added to that list.
When that external temperature, then that body temperature goes down, then the heart rate goes up. And is that
Exactly.
what, so the heart rate going up, that's what's causing, I'm guessing, the natural wellness to occur throughout the body?
Exactly, yeah. So
Going
it's
to
basically
those-
a fight or flight response your
flight
body goes
response.
into. Exactly,
Oh,
yes.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
So actually, they're going to go into a box. What do you call the box? What is it?
It's a cryo chamber, cryotherapy machine, chamber, cabin. I mean, we refer to them in all those terms. Yeah.
Okay, great. And how long is someone in there for?
Max is 3 minutes. There's 3 different levels, and they have different temperatures. So we always start everybody on level 1 just to see how their body's going to react. We always have somebody there, eye level with them inside the tank, letting them know what to do, all the safety procedures, walking them through it, making sure we're talking to them, and just making sure that they're okay. And it's a very quick and easy process, and it's very refreshing. I love it.
To my understanding, your franchise is iCryo.
Yes.
And iCryo has the standard of protection, you know, with buttons and timeout, so someone cannot really injure themselves. Is that correct?
It is. iCryo prides themselves on education and safety because as you look around, if you look into certain states about cryotherapy centers, very few of them actually have more than one location. And I think it's something to be said about iCryo not only having 5 locations in the Houston area. We're actually their first franchise that we're taking back to New York State, and it's about their systems, about the people. You know, as you know, all good organizations start with leadership, and iCryo has that by the ton. So. It's a great fit for us. We're very excited. I think the Capital District definitely needs something like this, and we're excited to bring more centers to the area. So this is the first, like I said, of many.
Well, I think with the safety features that you're speaking about, that would encourage more people to come and feel
Absolutely.
safe in trying something new.
And we're, I think, the only ones I know of that are actually certified. We had to go down. I was there for 11 nights. We did 6 days of in-center training and worked with guests and had to take a test at the end. So, and as far as I know, I haven't heard of any other cryo centers that are doing that. So again, to me, that just speaks volumes of
So
what
all
we're trying
of your
to create as a
employees
brand.
will be trained then.
Absolutely.
That's
Oh yeah,
wonderful.
absolutely. Yes.
Now, we talked about the whole body, but you can also have a facial. So how does that work?
So we have a spot treatment tank, which the facials and the spot treatments are one and the same. It's the same nitrogen gas from the whole body, the tank, but it's in a smaller tank and it's used kind of like a hose. So if you have a certain area on the body that's ailing and you're intimidated possibly to go into the tank or just not unsure of it at that point, and you want to focus just on a knee or an ankle, we can spot treat that area. The facials are about 10 to 12 minutes. It's a 3-step process. You start in the scalp because a lot of germs and things grow in your scalp. You do the neck and neck up to the chin area. Then you spend about 9 minutes on the face doing around because your face has angles. So the angles you do are very important. But it can help reduce dark spots around eyes. It can help with acne, produce collagen, anti-aging, wrinkles. So for women, there's no downtime. They don't have to remove makeup. Very, very quick and enjoyable. It's actually one of my favorite services we offer.
Great. That's great. So for teenagers suffering from acne, that might be a good treatment for them.
Absolutely.
Because that can be very emotionally challenging,
Yeah.
you know, at that age when you have acne. So I like the collagen boost then, the
Yes.
stimulation of collagen. What woman
Absolutely.
doesn't like that idea?
Yeah.
That could be anti-aging. And then the spot is the same thing. You just put it on the knee or whatever
Yeah,
area
so
you
it's
want to
just a
treat.
hose and we focus. We do circles around the knee. Again, we're looking for a skin temperature drop on the spot treatments. We treat it by hand. So if you have a spot that's a hand, that's one sort of treatment. And if it's a bigger spot, then obviously it's a little bit more cost to treat a bigger spot. But anything bigger than 2 hands, I mean, you really should be in the whole body booth.
In the whole
but,
body booth, okay.
Some people are just, they're intimidated by it,
little
which is
nervous
fine.
at first, sure.
It gets cold, but it's a feeling that it's so hard to explain even once you do it. It's more just pins and needles. So the nitrogen gas is going to target your inflamed areas. So the areas where you're more inflamed, you're going to feel it's almost like your leg or your foot falls asleep. And then as the blood's going back out to your extremities, again, you feel those kinds of pins and needles. But depending on whether you run cold as an individual, within moments of walking out of the booth, your skin temperature is back to normal. And you can feel the blood coming back.
I believe that there's an endorphin increase as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
So with that endorphin increase, do you notice that one can tolerate those pins and needles a little bit longer, do you think, than if they weren't having that great release?
It's tough to say because, I mean, quite honestly, it's kind of funny that I live in New York, but I come to just really not like the cold. But when I'm in the booth, I, one, know it's only 3 minutes. Two, I know the benefits of it. And there's a point where you're like, ooh, and then you're kind of over it, and it's refreshing. It's just so hard to explain. It's something that, and I know people are going to say, obviously, I want them to experience it, but it's really, I would challenge most people to really try to explain the exact feeling when they get out. It's just you feel better. It's so hard to really explain exactly the feeling. It's just easier to just say the pins and needles. That's probably the easiest way to explain it.
And who doesn't want an endorphin boost, right?
Exactly.
Particularly in upstate New York in the middle of winter. So you have a grand opening coming up March 3rd.
Yes.
So all of these people listening to this show today are welcome to come to the grand opening between 1 and 3, Saturday, March 3rd.
It's going to be between 1 and 5.
1 and 5.
Saturday, yes. March 3rd, we'll have a bunch of vendors. We'll have some free food. All of the services that we offer will also be free if anybody wants to try them at the grand opening. We have a celebrity guest, a fitness model coming out from California that we're very excited about. She brings a big fitness community with her, and it's just going to be a great day. We're very excited for it.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Perfect time of year, too, to open this up. So thank you very much, Aric. If you would like more information about Aric and the work he is doing, I encourage you to stop by March 3rd to his center in Latham, or go online to iCryo.com. Thank you. Thank you so much, Aric, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. I certainly do hope you enjoyed learning about cryotherapy, and I really do encourage you to reach out to Aric. My second guest today is Angela Kaufman, the wonderful, lovely Angela Kaufman. Angela is an intuitive coach. She is a psychic medium. She is a licensed social worker. And she is now an author of a brand new book, which we're going to hear all about today. What I love so much about Angela, aside from the fact that she's a wonderful person, is that she combines and blends her metaphysical knowledge and experience with her work and experience as a licensed social worker to empower women to be the best that they can be. It's a beautiful combination. Welcome, Angela.
Thank you so much. It's great to be on your show. Thank you for having me.
I'm so glad to have you here, and it's so good to see you again. I am so excited about this book. So the name of your book is?
Thank you. It's called Queen Up, Reclaim Your Crown When Life Knocks You Down, Unleash the Power of Your Inner Tarot Queen.
I love it. It's quite a name, but it's a beautiful name. I remember reading the first copy of your book when you first started out, and I love the book. I love the fact that it's an interactive book. So it's one that you read and can apply the principles to your life immediately. Now, I would like you to explain to the audience, please, first, the premise of the book, and then we're going to talk about how it's going to help people. So you wrote this book to do what for women?
Well, thank you. Yes, so Queen Up is designed to, it's a journey to empowerment. Think of like Facebook personality quiz meets personal coach in a box with a mystical twist for modern women. And so we take the 4 tarot queens, and each of the queens represents a different aspect of our personalities and also a different area of our lives. For instance, we get inspiration from the Queen of Wands, courage from the Queen of Swords, love from the Queen of Cups, and abundance from the Queen of Pentacles. So this book teaches women how to recognize and consciously align with all 4 of these superpowers so that we can transcend life's obstacles and get through transitions.
That is wonderful. So we all have them, transitions, and sometimes more challenging transitions than pleasant ones at times. So this book, it sounds as though it's going to help women through all types of transitions, you know, good transitions, bad transitions. How do we actually apply that? So when we take a look at these 4 queens, do all women have all 4 queen components in them?
Yes, yes. So that's one of the unique things about Queen Up, because there's a lot of systems and books that emphasize, one aspect of your personality or one set of superpowers, so to speak. But we all have all four of the energies of all four of the queens. And under the best case scenario, most of us are familiar with one, maybe two of our strengths. But the book teaches us how to become fully integrated by recognizing and tapping into and calling up all four of the queens, or one specifically as like tools as we need them. We can call on one queen to help us achieve certain goals, or we can call out all of them and balance them, so that, right, we all go through transitions, and even when the transitions are positive, it leaves us feeling like we don't have a rule book anymore. We don't know what to do. We don't know what role to play. And so this helps us to redefine ourselves as life changes around us.
That's wonderful. So we can utilize one queen, or all four queens, or two queens, or three queens. Is that
any of the, yes.
okay?
Yes.
So we do not need to call upon all four, and that
Right.
Okay. Who guides us through that process to know who to call upon? The book itself, or do we need someone else in addition to the book to help us through that process?
Well, so I do help women as a coach, and I can help to guide through the process, but really my intention with the book is that this would be your guide to calling up that guru within yourself. So there's a couple of different ways to actually utilize the book, because, I like to give options. So you can literally just read through it chronologically, and that's fine. Or you can, right away, early on in the book, there are some steps to call up your own intuition and move forward based on what queen is sort of emerging for you. So you can use it with the 4 queen cards, which are sold separately, or there's instructions in the book to help you identify the queens and their correspondences from other tarot decks, or even to make your own 4 queen cards. So that is another option, just if you want to take it a little further down the rabbit hole. Yes, it can get very interactive.
Okay. So a person could read that book, and then they could reach out to you as an enlightenment coach or as an intuitive psychic medium and say, I read the book and this is great. Can I have a little bit of extra now through you? And you would guide them through that process.
Absolutely.
It's one of your services that you do. Okay, that's wonderful. Now, your book is being published by Canary.
Yes.
Correct? And it is going to be out April 1st. Now, to my understanding, there's a pre-order of the book coming up February 1st.
That's correct. Yes, I'm really excited about the pre-order campaign. February 1st, I'm actually going to be doing some giveaway online events. So, come hang with me on Facebook. You'll see all about that. So February 1st, if you pre-order from the big 3, that would be Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, or IndieBound.org, then you can enter for a chance to win some fun prizes and things like that. But as of April 1st, it will be available everywhere that books are sold, and even some fun places that don't specialize in just book sales.
That is quite an accomplishment. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm so excited for that book to come out. On the pre-order book, then, all the places that you said they can pre-order it, they can possibly win something by pre-ordering, because they're going to enter into a drawing. Is that
yes,
correct?
so when you pre-order, there's actually instructions on my Facebook event for that. It's a little bit, a couple steps. So when you pre-order, then just email me at intuitiveangela@gmail.com, forward me a copy of your receipt. I will enter you into the drawing. The raffle will be the following Monday, which I believe is February 5th. I'll be doing a Facebook Live, and we'll announce the winners. You don't have to be tuned into the live event to win. I will let the winners know outside of that as well.
So to me, if I were interested in purchasing your book, and I am, I would want to pre-order it, because I might get an extra bonus from pre-ordering
right.
it versus waiting till April 1st. Okay, that's great. Thank you so very much. Congratulations. This is very exciting.
Thank you.
I encourage all of you to pick up Angela's book, whether it's pre-ordering or waiting until April 1st to do so. If you would like more information about Angela, go online to intuitiveangela.com. Thank you.
Thank you.
I certainly do hope you enjoyed listening to Angela, and I really do encourage you to go online and pre-order her book. I think you'll be happy that you did. And if this is a gentleman listening to this message, and you have a wife, a girlfriend, a daughter, a mom, perhaps think about purchasing that book for them for Valentine's Day, Mother's Day. So again, go online to Angela, intuitiveangela.com. I'm now going to speak to you about something that is of a big concern of mine, and that is the amount of depression we happen to have in the United States. We had in 2016 40,000 suicides. It turns out that depression is the biggest cause of disability in the United States. 95% of illnesses are worsened or caused by stress. So those are some pretty detrimental facts. And that is pretty scary to hear that 40,000 people a year are committing suicide when they probably, if they had the right care, the right love, the right help, would not have committed suicide and could be living healthy, successful lives. Here is the good news. We're talking about broken brain. When someone is in that depressive state, really their brain is not very healthy. We can call that a broken brain. The good news is that we are able to heal the brain. We are able to heal the brain because the brain develops new cells throughout its lifetime. It never stays stagnant. It always develops new cells. And the brain is very malleable. So through appropriate care, the brain can be healed. And some of the ways that we can heal the brain are through healthy nutrition, through fitness, through sound healing, through good lifestyle choices, through a good spiritual journey, a good social life, a good sense of community, all things that we can shift up and change if we have the right people helping us to do that. One of the things that I have a great passion for is wellness, as you know, and more specifically, functional wellness. Functional wellness focuses on the person. It's a very person-centered approach to wellness versus a diagnostic-centered. So when you come see me in my wellness practice, which is called Inspiring Wellness Solutions, we start right from the beginning and take a look at the whole of who you are, mental, emotional, spiritual, physical, and everything that makes you who you are, your career, your social life, your relationships, your financial security, your passion for creativity. We take a look at all that and we help you build and develop a balance in your life and build and develop a healthy, holistic lifestyle. So that if you come to me in a depressive state, we're going to identify why are you feeling depressed? What is triggering you to have this depression? And then help you to overcome it through these changes I've spoken about. Did you know there's a direct correlation to gut health and brain health? So that's pretty phenomenal. Most people do not understand that. When your body is not well, your brain is not well. So with good gut health, good nutrition, we can start helping you to heal your brain. I encourage you to reach out to me at 518-603-0326 or go online to inspiringwellnesssolutions.com or call me for a consult, a 15-minute free consult to learn more about how I can help you be well through a process called functional wellness, which is essentially holistic wellness, without the medications, without the unneeded surgeries or procedures. Let us find a way to get you healthy naturally. Again, I encourage you to reach out to me or Angela or Aric with any questions you might have. It was so great to be here today. Until the next time, be happy, be healthy, and live abundantly. Namaste.
I can see clear